Hey everyone, this is Nusreth Baig of NusrethBaig.com. Thank you for chiming in on this educational series. So this is part 6 of 7, part 6 of 7 of the educational series. I'm just going to take a quick sip of my water here before we get started. But again, I just want to reinforce if you have not watched my previous videos, do go back and watch them. I do put in a little bit more insight into the videos than I do in the text. My text are, just bullet point, notes that you can go back and refer to and search on. But really my videos are what I add a little bit more insight into, like what I do and things like that. So let's get started. All right. So the topic of this video is becoming a leader in your home business. And, it's been a great week creating these videos. We talked about email marketing, attraction marketing, and funded proposals. So those two combined together, the 5 profit pieces of a successful home-based business. That was an incredible one. The best way to brand yourself without creating content. That was also a good one. And then the biggest factor determining your success. And now, this is what I thrive on. We are up to my favorite topic, part 6 of your 7-part, 7-part series, becoming a leader in your home-based business. So, before we go on, I hope you appreciate that. I don't take this like a lot of takes. I try to do my videos all in one take to show you, one, I'm human. I do make mistakes. I do say, I do, sometimes, trip over my words. I sip a drink and things like that. Some folks, they like to have it really polished. So there's one theory that, hey, if you have a really polished video, presentation, things like that, there are more people that are going to see you as a professional. And really, I'm trying to show you that, you can make mistakes. You can start, any amateur can start making some content and some videos that they're passionate about, and really become successful. Because not everybody starts out, with a very polished video, okay, in this business. And you will get there. You will get there. And you see, I say a lot, okay? And a lot of people, have a theory, that's one school of thought that you should have an extremely crisp, not saying or any of that sort, just fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That is going to attract a certain group of people. But the other, the flip side to that is that there's a certain, crowd out there. Me as a business coach, who I'm trying to coach entrepreneurs and show them that, hey, it's not necessary for you to be, absolutely perfect and crisp. If you got something to say, then say it on video. If you got something to explain, explain it on a whiteboard or create a PowerPoint presentation and show people, what you know. And if it's really good content, then hey, that's great. Okay. Do a screen share of something. Okay. I started out my career as a developer, and if I can show you, a SQL query, by sharing my screen with you, that's fantastic, and if I trip over my words, so be it. But as long as you understand, how to actually do an SQL select query or an insert query or whatever the case is, and I do that by sharing a screen, and at the end of it, I'm making sense, then hey, that's fine. And I think I can be forgiven for a few tripped over words. So let's get started. So here's the deal. In a nutshell, becoming a leader. Becoming a leader in home-based business, it is all about it's becoming a leader. Sorry. Again, I'm tripping over my words because I'm looking at my notes and I'm trying to speak to you. If you can't lead yourself, you'll never be able to lead others. Okay? You have to lead yourself first. Okay? Read that again. If you can't lead yourself, If you can't lead yourself, then you can't lead others, okay? You see, leading yourself is key. Sorry, I'm scrolling through my notes here. Because until you learn to lead yourself, you will always attract others who are just like you or less than you, meaning that they have worked less on themselves over the years than you did. Truth is, there's no way to build a business, build a successful business, home-based business, that is, because just like you, everybody will quit too. You get that? You should. Because if you are lazy, lack self-motivation, don't keep your word, lack self-discipline, fall out of integrity, meaning that you don't do what you say you are going to do by when you say you are going to do it. Well, that is a major problem because nobody wants to follow or be around anybody who lacks integrity. That's right. Leadership is so much about yourself and how you operate than anything else. You know, in other words, you have to lead by example, and that's my favorite way of leadership. It's more important that your excitement for what you are doing, it's more important than your excitement for what you are doing or your enthusiasm. It's more important than how good your products are or the system or how much the comp plan pays, if your comp plan pays. It's about taking the first step. It's about having belief and faith. It's about having belief and faith and knowing instead of just hoping. Okay? Knowing instead of just hoping. You see, hope is a cry of the undecided. All right? Let that sink in for a second. Hope is a cry of the undecided. Until you are absolutely certain that you are in the right place, the right time, with the right people, most importantly for the right reasons, nobody is going to buy anything from you. So certainty about yourself and what you are doing is a critical quality that you must have in order to become a leader. Of course, having self-confidence, high self-esteem, a good self-image always helps when it comes to being a leader. That's called charisma. And you develop charisma only after you have let go of caring what others think and letting go of caring of what others think about what you're doing. Okay? This doesn't mean that you go around, becoming, and be a jerk or hurt people. That's not what that's about. Okay? It means that when you let go of approval issues, that you're always seeking approval of others, when you let go of that and stop worrying about what others are going to think or say about you or to you, well, that is when you start to become a leader. And you just start taking action and you lead yourself because you'll start doing things you've never done before. Okay? In order to get things done in order to get things you've never had before. Okay, I'll read that again. You'll start doing things you've never done before in order to get the things you've never had before. And that includes, you guessed it, having more confidence, higher self-esteem, and a better self-image. And when you do this, you also become very attractive to others and develop the number one leadership quality, influence. So how do you do this? Number one, you need to be around other leaders. All right? You need to observe them, watch them, model yourself after them, pattern yourself after them, interact with them, pay attention to what they do, what they say, how they do it, and why they do it. Okay? And you need to be around them often. By being part of a community of leaders, you will constantly reinforce, recondition, reprogram yourself to become a leader than anything else. You'll learn to move from being in your ego, where all your fear lives, where all your anger resides, where all your doubt and uncertainty is, to being more of your true self, where there is love, compassion, belief, and abundance. Okay? That, my friend, is what leadership is all about. Knowing yourself so well that you learn to understand others. And the more you understand your others, the more you can influence them, because you'll have been in their shoes and can assist and support them like nobody else can. That is leadership, and that is a huge part of success. So work just as much on yourself as you do on your business, and you'll become a leader in due time. When you are truly ready to live the life of your dreams and help change the lives of everyone, and help change the lives of everyone around you. So I am surrounding myself currently with a tremendous amount of leaders. These guys are multimillionaires in their own right. So if you're looking to be around us, hang around us, and become a leader that you need to become to live the life that you need to live, not only for yourself, not only for your family, but for all the people that that need to hear your story, that you need to inspire. Okay? Email me, Nusreth@nusrethbaig.com. Tell me that you're ready to step up and become a leader and to join our team. All right. So if you have any questions, do email me as well. And I look forward to hearing from you. All right. So let me get this going and posted. So, all right. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Look for my next part. Have a good one.